Hello. Let's see if I can do this all in one take. This probably won't be a topic for everyone. Of course, none of my stuff is, but I wanted to talk about my relationship with food. Um, I've had issues with my weight all my life, well, most of my life, and most of it was spent thinking, boy, it'd be nice to get down to 135 pounds. And then I got cancer. And with cancer came a new eating disorder, and let's just say my relationship with food is a bit complicated. Um, I spent roughly 5 years slowly starving to death. That's basically what it was. I could listen to my body swear eating itself. It was rough. I would be very hungry, but the thought of food would make me nauseous, or the smell. And basically, the way I describe it is my brain and my stomach do not get along where food is concerned. And now I struggle to stay between 120, 125. And this past week's been a bit rough. I always take anti-nausea pills now because it's the only way I can get food in. I do pretty good now. I can usually eat at least once a day. Not very much, but at least once a day. There were times there in that 5 years before I finally got desperate and went to the doctor that I could go days without eating anything. And boy, let me tell you, my personality sure showed it. But anyway, so I take anti-nausea pills. I call them my no barf pills. And that's how I manage to get a meal down once in a while. And there are only certain things that I can eat, and I can only eat them when my brain says, okay. So it can be kind of rough. And part of that is that sometimes the nausea comes from the thought of eating, and sometimes it comes because I haven't eaten. And so that's another one of those evil little cycles that you go through. But I did learn from talking to other women who had gone through mastectomies that a lot of the experiences that I've had with food and nausea and certain pains do come from having a mastectomy. I don't care about losing the ladies because I never liked them. Perfectly happy the way I am. If I could just quit the nausea and eat once in a while. And the reason for the hat tonight is because, as you can see, I have to have light. And I have to have the overhead light on, which gives me a massive migraine. So now when the piggies are in their little playpen area, I like to have the light on so they can see and I can see them. And but I have the overhead light on because I'm not smart enough to do it during the day when, there's light coming in. So, but then I'd be running out up and down the stairs all day anyway. So the piggies are out in their play box, and I figured since I had to have my hat on so I could hide my rotten looking hair, I might as well do a video. Like I said, this one's about the food issues. And I've been living with the nausea and the problems eating now since I had the mastectomy. I think it's been about 8 years now. I can't remember. So it's not something that I think is going to go away. I just have accepted that that's one of my fun life adventures that I have is nausea on a regular basis. Opal, whatever you're growling at, stop it. She apparently doesn't like the subject. I don't know. But anyway, so there's the story of my issues with food, my relationship with food. I do like food. I just can't get my brain to agree sometimes, I guess. So thank you for visiting and have a wonderful evening.